Dear viewers, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I'm glad you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. One of the biggest mistakes that this government has been committing is trying to gag the people, trying to gag political parties. One of the biggest achievements of Raila Amolo Odinga's struggle was this multipartyism. And this is something that Moi did not want to give allowance to. I remember in 1992, going by the history, Moi did not want to have a multi-party state, and that's why he wanted Kano to rule forever. One of the biggest agenda of William Samoei Ruto has always been to gag all political leaders by making sure that Kenya is only governed by one political party. We saw this plan in Jubilee, but it did not work. We are seeing this plan in UDA. And that's why Malala was tasked with that assignment of making sure that all political parties are dissolved and then they join UDA. So one of the governors, one of them is Timami, that is now who is now the party leader of ANC, said that is something that is not going to be welcomed. We've seen a number of political parties, small members of small political parties which are affiliated to Kenya Kwanza, say that they're not going to do what Malala has asked them to do. The recent entry into this debate has been MUTAHI KAHIGA, who is the Nyeri County Governor, and this is what he said. We all saw what happened to Jubilee, and I don't want UDA to take that route. It is better when leaders are able to express their interests while within their comfortable political parties. I'm asking the president to be very cautious with that move. We don't want a situation where some politicians will be treated like refugees, like it happened to us back in Jubilee. So this is the governor talking to William Samoei Ruto directly through Cleophas Malala, that we don't want to take the route of Jubilee, whereby we were forced to fold all our parties and join the Jubilee party. And we saw what happened. This move by Cleophas Malala, that of course we know that it is an assignment that given to him by the party leader who is William Samoei Ruto. This move is only intended at gagging all political leaders. One of the biggest achievements in Kenya is having multiple political leaders, because when you have multiple political leaders, then you have divergent opinions. But when you have one political leader directing everything, then we will be running at a very, or rather, we'll be treading on very dangerous grounds. When we have one political party and another political party, two political parties only, then we'll only have two voices. We have two political parties, and this is not going to be good for the democracy or good for the politics of Kenya. Kenya at this particular juncture wants a scenario whereby now we have multiple political parties, each and every political party having an opinion. So what William Samoei is trying to do is killing this, or rather trying to undo the gains of Raila Amolo Odinga. One of the gains of Raila Amolo Odinga was championing a multi-party state. A multi-party state has advantages, and so many advantages. Most of the time when the government makes a mistake, and then we have political parties, different political leaders in different political parties talking about the same agenda, it is helpful to the state. And this makes it very possible or very healthy in terms of discussions. What MUTAHI KAHIGA said is that this is not welcomed. And I think this is Mount Kenya speaking. Mount Kenya speaking through Kanini Kahega, and not these other people from the Western. I think MUTAHI KAHIGA has realized that there is a plan by the Western county leaders to take Jubilee to their own region. Because a Secretary General is someone who's very powerful in a party. So Malala was accorded that position. That means Malala is very powerful in that party. And you saw that he has started already by establishing an office in Nyanza, but we know that that's a plan that is dead on arrival. There is no way Malala will win votes, like I said, in the Nyanza region if he could not win within his own county. So this is a plan that is dead on arrival. The strategy by William Samoei is to kill all parties and make sure that Raila Amolo Odinga's stronghold is snatched away from him. Another stronghold is Nyanza. The second stronghold is Kakamega. So these strongholds, Raila Amolo Odinga influence, William Samoei wants to snatch these strongholds from Raila Amolo Odinga. I think the most likely target again is Mombasa County, or rather the coast counties. Again, this is not going to be a walk in the path. It's not going to be easy for hiyo serikali kunyakua kutoka kwa Raila Amolo Odinga, kwa sababu unajua pwani imekuwa miaka yote wamekuwa kwa opposition because of the injustices, because of hizi issue nyingi ambazo zimekuwa zikifanyika, hawajakuwa pamoja na serikali. So hakuna vile serikali itanyakua hii eneo kutoka kwa Raila Amolo Odinga. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to hear what your observations are, what your opinions are regarding this matter. Please take a moment and tell us what you feel about this issue. And once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.